Welcome to Green is Good. This is the Green Festival edition of Green is Good. We're here in beautiful downtown Washington, D.C., and we've got Cynthia Brevil with us. She's the head mixtress and CEO of Karmalades. Welcome to Green is Good.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for bringing all your products and yourself over here. So before we get talking about your brand Karmalades,
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about Cynthia Brevil. Talk a little bit about your journey leading up to becoming and founding Karmalades and becoming an entrepreneur.
I feel like I was born into this. My mother's a hippie, so she raised us with a natural frame of mind. My father's an entrepreneur.
Wow.
He's owned buildings in New York. He's like a serial entrepreneur.
And you grew up in New York City?
In Long Island.
Where in Long Island?
Baldwin.
Baldwin. I'm a fellow Long Islander, so I sort of get it. So your dad is a serial entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
Mom is a hippie. So you becoming a social entrepreneur, a mission-based entrepreneur, perfect fit.
I feel like, yeah.
That's in your DNA.
Absolutely. That's what he says.
Right? So when did you start Karmalades?
As a business in 2008.
2008.
Yeah.
And so Karmalades is a household cleaners and with a conscience.
Yes.
So, and for our listeners and our viewers out there, you can find Cynthia's company Karmalades at Karmalades, Karmalades.com. Talk a little bit about how you came up with the name, because we were talking about off the air, but I want you to share with our viewers and our listeners.
Okay, well, I'm really into karma. What you put into the world comes back.
Okay.
You should really be conscious about what you do, what you say. And the first product I created was scrubbing souffle, and I wanted it packaged all cute, like a scrubbing souffle, like a marmalade jar.
Right.
So you take karma and marmalades, put it together. Karmalades.
Beautiful. So karma and marmalade, that is so wonderful. Coconut macaroon. Can I smell this?
Please do.
All
Yes,
right, wait
it's my
a second.
favorite scent.
Oh my gosh, I want to put this all on my hands and my face.
I know, but you can use it on your tubs, sinks, countertops, cooktops, stainless steel.
And it leaves the room smelling like,
Absolutely.
like coconut macaroon. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So you started, which was your first product?
The scrubbing souffle was the first product I made.
And then how did you branch out? How did you decide to branch out?
Customers. So for like about 2 years, I sold scrubbing souffle exclusively. And my customers were like, listen, I'm too lazy to scrub. Can you make a spray? I'm like, fine, I'll make a spray. So I went home and started mixing things around and came up with a spray that did everything, glass mirrors and countertops, because I feel like we have so many bottles, so much waste. Why can't one bottle do everything?
Right. And then you launched this product. How did you come up with the ingredients to make sure that it was safe, but also something that the consumer would like and that didn't exist out there?
Well, I did a lot of research, online, books, and when I created my company, I wanted the customer to be able to really connect with the ingredients. So as you'll see, I use ingredients that you can understand, like vinegar, Castile soap, baking soda, so that, let's say you're allergic to alcohol, you can pick it up and say, hey, alcohol is not good for me. So many products on the market right now, even though they're natural, they've got ingredients we don't even understand, like sodium lauryl sulfate or cocoa mida, I can't even pronounce, and you don't know if you're allergic to that or not.
So you started, and then you did the R&D yourself? Delicious.
Yes, I did. I did.
And
friends and family.
in your house?
Yes.
In your house?
And I'm still making them for my house.
You're still making these in your house?
Yes.
So you launched the product. Where can people buy these, and how have you helped distribution over the years?
Okay, well, they can buy them at all the local Ace Hardware stores in DC. They can buy them at Trove, Tacoma Park, which is a lovely, well-curated home goods shop. Maple Avenue Market, it's a small organic grocery store in Vienna. But all the stores are listed on my site.
And you're making it here, and where do you live
Maryland, so right outside the district.
So a New Yorker moved down here to DC area. I see what's going on.
Via Miami, okay, so I have to say Miami. New Yorkers all go to Miami, and then we come back here.
So you're making it in your home.
Yes.
And then you're distributing them locally.
Yes.
Also, people can find these products online on Karmalades.com.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so ingredients. How important is sourcing your ingredients? Besides coming up with the product, how do you source your ingredients?
Well, I use essential oils from a Green America approved business. Okay, so that's number one. I take a look at who I'm buying from. I try and buy as local as possible. Like, for instance, the bottles come from Richmond.
And first of all, let's talk about this. I'm doing this because these aren't plastic, these are glass.
Yeah,
why glass other than plastic?
Because of karma. I mean, you put glass in the, if let's say you decide to be crazy enough to throw away glass, it goes back to the earth.
Right.
You put plastic in the trash and it leaches all kinds of chemicals into
disaster.
I don't want to be a part of that. So.
Right. And what is a scrubbing souffle?
A scrubbing souffle.
Sounds good.
It's fun. It's my natural fun spin on like a sauce scrub type cleaning agent. So you can use it on tubs, sinks, countertops, ovens, cooktops, stainless steel.
And it cleans it with just you just use a sponge and
just wet your sponge, just like you would use soft scrub. You throw it down on the surface you want to clean, wet your sponge and scrub.
Have you shown your products? We're here at the Green Festival in DC. Green is Good goes with the Green Festivals all across America, New York, DC, LA, San Francisco, Oregon, wherever there's a Green Festival. Is this the first Green Festival that you've promoted your products at?
No, this is probably about the 6th in DC.
Wow.
And I've done New York since they started it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's the response like and why is this so important to your brand?
Wow. So many reasons, but I started at the Green Festival. I actually got the idea to start my business volunteering at the Green Festival in 2007.
So you're a volunteer.
I was.
Turned ecopreneur.
Hello.
I see what's going on here.
Yeah, so I'm really...
You've got the Green Festival in your DNA, just like your mom and dad.
It's like a part of the family, so
wow,
that's why I keep coming back.
That's a great story. Okay,
yeah.
so coming to the Green Festival and promoting it there is just a natural for you.
Right, absolutely.
Gotcha. I mean, so now they come on your website, they buy your products, or they type in their zip code and find out where they can buy it locally.
Right.
What's your vision, Cynthia, to grow your brand?
Oh, wow. Well, I hope to have this all over the country, whether it be Whole Foods or whatever local natural food market, so that people can have access to this all over without having to pay shipping.
You know, we've had Jeffrey Hollander is a friend of our show. Jeffrey's was the founder of Seventh Generation.
Oh wow!
And he's just
awesome.
just a wonderful, brilliant man who came on the show a couple times, and then now has started another brand with his daughter, actually, in totally unrelated field from cleaning products. But when Jeffrey came on years ago, we talked about how many of the cleaning products that are out there, Cynthia, that are grandfathered in and have never been tested and have all sorts of bad chemicals, things of that such. Cleaning products that are iconic to our...
Yeah, we don't have to name names.
We're not going to name names,
I know.
but that makes opportunities for sustainable and healthy cleaning products. Is that what you continue to see, and is that where you continue to see growth opportunities, where there's still a bunch of so-called dirty cleaning products, and you can continue to create sustainable and healthy cleaning products?
I think so. I think people are becoming more and more aware of the ingredients that they're using, they're putting in their body, putting on their skin, and they're looking at the labels now. I mean, I get so many questions like, how is this different, or what does this mean? And I think one of the cool parts about this company is that you can readily identify every ingredient, and you can say whether, and make the choice for yourself, fully aware of what you're purchasing.
Do you feel that the biggest years are ahead of you in terms of Karmalades, because the millennials and even the boomers now are really worried about the environmental burden we've put on ourselves, and that they don't want to do that anymore, and they don't want to burden their health and their society with the poisons that exist in other products? Is this now just taking off?
Oh, absolutely. Every year gets better and better, more publicity, more retail accounts.
Where's the majority of your sales? Retail or online right now?
Retail.
Retail. How do you use, you're a young person, how do you leverage the growth of social media to grow your brand?
Wow, I'm trying. You know,
like
I'm not a millennial. They have got it down pat. I'm a Gen Xer, so we're kind of still.
That's okay. That's funny.
Yeah, so I'm trying with that, but I see that the millennials, everything is spread through social media. I mean, if somebody says something on Instagram, it's like 1,000 followers come.
Yeah.
So,
what's as you continue to do R&D, what new products are you the most excited about?
I want to do an automatic dishwasher powder,
Oh.
right? So people have been asking for it,
That'd be
and
great.
yeah, but
That'd be
I'm
great.
working on it. I'm
And you're
almost
doing the
there.
R&D in your home?
Yes.
Wow. Do a lot of your clients, is that how you get inspired? Your client base ask you for?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. I mean, the seed, I had scrubbing souffle, but the only reason I went on to all-purpose cleaning spray was because of the clients. Oh, and that's a moisturizer. That's the baby butter.
Oh,
it's
man.
great.
This all smells so amazing.
And
I
it's
mean, my gosh.
Essential oils.
Yeah,
All natural.
unbelievable stuff. Baby butter. This is the baby butter. Anyway, any final words or thoughts before we say goodbye for today, Cynthia?
Well, I'm just happy to be a part of this movement. I'm glad to see people getting back to our roots. We all were natural at some point in life, and then somehow we got caught up into the cloud of, well, you know. But I'm just happy to be a part of this new movement.
And mom and dad,
Oh,
how
God.
proud are they of you?
They are,
Over
and I'm
the
thankful
moon.
for them.
Well, that's
'Cause
how it works in life, right?
I'm thankful for them.
Well, it works both ways, and that's so nice to have you here with us today. You're always invited back on the show.
Thank you.
She's the head mixtress and CEO and founder of Karmalades. You can find Karmalades at www.karmalades, KARMALADES.com. Cynthia Brevil, you're making the world a better place.
Thank you.
And are truly living proof that green is good. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.